Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It's 6 a.m., July 28th. My name is Amal. I'm going to do your morning Bitcoin and crypto analysis. Man, so much amazing movement that we've had so far. Our community on the Advantage side, guys, has killed it the last couple of days. I know those of you who are in the comments, you still think I'm short. I'm not. I've been in long since July 23rd, as you can see right here. I opened up my position right here in this descending channel that was going around. And I think, let me see if I can point that out on my chart. I think it was way the heck down here. No, that's the 9800 channel. I think it was somewhere maybe down here. I'm trying to think exactly where it was. Oh, there it is. Yeah, this is the channel that I got in. Okay, so what happened was this was a sideways trading range that I was watching. Effectively, right around this breakout right here is when I closed out of my short. And then I went long in this channel right here because I saw that this key area, 94.45, which comes from, see right here, is the June monthly open. That's the 94.45 marker. I saw we smashed above that area, retested it as support. This is where I effectively went long. And so I went long all the way to 97, what was it? These were my targets. All of them pretty much hit, right? Because 96.75 hit, 9700 hit, 98.25 and 10K. So I posted some proofs right there. As you can see, took some profit right there and then closed the remainder of my position at 98.75 and 10,000. Okay. Then what happened? Well, I said, okay, well, it looks like Bitcoin ain't stopping, right? It came back here. The most important level that I also stated, if you watch my video analysis from a couple days ago, was if you look at this key marker right here, 98.75, I stated that this was a big resistance level, okay? This is another reason why I had stated, where was it? 90, oh, not 98.25. I think I meant 98.75. This is why I took profit at 98.75. Okay, that's because this key area right here, guys, that you see 98.75, it stretches back way the hell back here to May 2020. All resistance across the board. As you can see, resistance across the board. This is a deviation, but resistance across the board nonetheless. And so I took profit right there at 98.75. And then again, I said, okay, well, I took profit at 98.75. I took profit 10K. Price again retested my key level of 98.75 as support. Shit, I'll just enter another long then. See, this is how you want to play the market. Although you can make the argument that, well, what if you just kind of moved up your stops, et cetera, et cetera. I think you can do that. See, the thing with me is I like to realize the gains in my account, okay? When I realize the gains, I feel a little bit better. I don't mind opening up multiple positions. I mean, technically, if you think about it, I closed some of my position at 98.75, some of my position at 10,000, and then I pretty much reopened another position when I saw this mini breakout happening, okay, which was on a 5-10 minute time frame. And this was basically the start of a new daily candle that was happening 2 days ago. And I just entered another long at 99.70 or so. So as you can see right there. And then I took some of my position off at 10,400, some of my position off at 10,700, as you can see right there. And then my final cut was 11,400. So I'm going to describe to you exactly why I picked those markers, okay? Here's why I picked 10,400. Okay, so let's go back. On the daily chart, okay, if you look at the high right here, right, it was 10,473, okay? So I stated, okay, well, I mean, 10,400 is an even marker, right? Then didn't have to be exact, like, oh, I'm gonna pick 10,473, but I picked 10,400 because of that. So now you know why I picked 10,400, because it was somewhere around the high of this key area right here. Just in case, you know, I picked that marker, just in case we did something like this and then start to roll back over. These are, again, in hindsight, okay, you know, you can't obviously, you know, state that that couldn't have happened because we already smashed up through that level. I get it. But when you're looking back right now, when this had not happened, well, it was very possible 10,400 could have been the high, because that could have kept us in this lower high structure right here, okay, where we are right now. And then where did I get my 10,700 marker? I'll show you. Okay, that's that one. Let's go to the monthly chart. Okay, let's see here, 10,700. This is where I got 10,700 from. You see this candle closing on the monthly right there? Oops. Let me do the magnet mode on this thing. So, yep, there you go. See, 10,761. That is a key monthly level that Bitcoin has not been able to break above. Okay, so because Bitcoin has not been able to break above that monthly level, I said, okay, well, these candles open and close right here. I'm just going to use that as my next target. All right, then I stated that, okay, well, if we break past that, then what is my next level? Well, my final level that I've been watching comes from a weekly standpoint. This is $11,400. Again, ignore the $75 change at the end. I just look for even numbers around specific markers, okay? So in this particular case, right here, right, $11,400, you can see the weekly candles unable to close above this area, right? All four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 technically, candles unable to close above this weekly marker. So that was my other target. But the point is that the reason I'm stating this is because, guys, before I entered a trade, I know exactly where my stop is. I know exactly what the game plan is, okay? I do not, dilly-dally around the trade and I think, wait a second, it's going up. Maybe I'll just hold on to the trade, this and that. No, you have a game plan set. Once the target hits your markers, okay, be happy with it, take your profit. Now, if it far exceeds your markers, okay, then start laying out the next big levels that you could be looking forward to. What could potentially happen next? What are other markers above us? And for that, I did have another target in mind, which was this key high right here, 13,900. Just in case, say we smash above this area on a daily basis, 11,400, I'll hop back into another long then. I'll ride this thing from 11,400 to 13,900, okay? So that's how I've been playing this from level to level. And just to show you guys, here's my proof. Closing out my position in, where was it? My swing short that I had, literally for 55 days or so. I collected a ton of money, to be honest. I also was up almost 17% on my entire account. So for those of you who think I got wrecked, I didn't. Sorry to disappoint you. Not only did I not get wrecked, I actually was pretty much able to close out my entire position in profit and then quickly enter into a long like I just showed you. And basically what happened was, on a structural basis, this is kind of what happened. This is really what triggered me wanting to sell out of my short and get into a long. So right around this area right here, I was drawing this descending triangle, right? This is this orange area. And I said, okay, I felt pretty confident that this thing right here was going to break down. All right. Then I saw the July monthly open holding. Okay. Then I saw the previous weekly open right here getting broken through with this candle. Okay. And I saw this consolidation and then another push right here that was coming through. That said, all right, well, it might be time to get out of my short position. So right around this candle right here is where I got out. And then I flipped long right here, like I explained. Okay. So far I've pretty much caught almost like 80–90% of the run, to be honest. So it's been pretty great. Beyond that, I think where I am right now with Bitcoin is we hit my, key 11,400 level. Do I think we're going to go higher? I really don't know, because we've pretty much gone parabolic. I guess we could look at it this way. Okay. So this is the key area that I wanted retested, right? Again, this comes back from this key high. I mean, this high right here, and then this high. So as long as we stay above this area, and by the way, I think this candle right here was the retest. It may have been fast and quick, but That's how Bitcoin is. It takes no prisoners. When it's taking off, it's going off, boys and girls, you know? So I think this was the retest right here of this key support level. Unless I see tomorrow, which is the next daily candle, which is 12 hours from now, start breaking down and breaching this area again, I'm not at all really concerned that this could potentially break down. In fact, I feel a little bit more confident that, you know, this could have been the retest. Maybe you could consider entering long here or move your stop just above this low. I don't know, however you want to play that. But that's one way to go about it. And then you could take, again, a target back towards where these candles open and close right here around 11,000. Okay, 11,000 flat. Because I could totally see a doji or a hanging man happening on this red candle right here, where this candle closes basically where it opened. Okay, so right around 11,030 or so. If it pushes higher, like I said, I think it might go back to 11,400. That's the big weekly level, you know, that we literally tap like right here. Okay. I mean, I think the oscillators and stuff are doing all right. Let me see here. Let's check out the weekly. So the weekly RSI still has room to go, by the way. Okay. It has not hit overbought territory. So this is why I say I think it's possible that we could push up higher, maybe into the rest of the week, maybe into next week. But you know, the daily RSI right here is definitely a bit overstretched, right? You can see it's overbought. Not only that, but we have this, you know, TD9 that we pretty much hit dead on. Okay, right there, as you can see. So I don't know. I think you want to be careful right now. Now is not the time to be greedy and hungry, because here's the thing. We just had a big volatile movement to the upside. Okay. What market makers are going to do is they're going to sell volatility, right? Or they're going to take off volatility off the market. So the deep out of the money puts and calls, they may not want to be so aggressive on, because I mean, if you've made such a large move, what you're effectively thinking is, okay, well, yes, it's possible that we could push up higher, but at present moment, what you really might consider is volatility might be a bit more calmer after such a big move. So what they want to do is the average retailer will probably buy thinking that 12,000, 13,000 is going to go higher and higher, right? Or we're going to dump straight down to 9,000. But usually, guys, after volatile moves like this, the market is maybe calmer for a day, 2 days, 3 days sometimes, because that, you know, big volatility has shaken out a lot of people. Okay, so market makers have to reestablish their positions. Do they want to, you know, start putting out more asks for their positions? Do they want to you know, give out more shorts? I mean, I don't really know the decision-making process behind it, but that's kind of how it works. In this particular instance, what I want to be is I want to be short volatility, meaning I don't think that there's going to be another explosive movement right away. Maybe in a couple days, I don't know if it's going to happen just today itself again. Okay. So there you have it. I mean, we have, you know, Bitcoin analysis showing us that there's, you know, big upside that we've had. We even hit the R2 right there, right? R2 right around 9269 or so. And so we haven't breached that yet. It's possible that we push up higher. I don't know if we can get to the R3, like I said, right away. Maybe wait for another day or two, and then we might make that big move to the upside to 12,000, which could be the R3 marker. But my big marker, say we actually start closing a daily candle above 11,400, that marker I spoke about, well, I think we're probably going to go to 13,900, which was the key high that I mentioned on the weekly basis, right? This key high from 2019, June 2019. Okay. But you can see right there, right? 11,400. We got to get through that. Until then, well, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to take it one step at a time. Alrighty. Okay, so let's actually pivot a little bit into altcoins, okay? Now, I wrote out this post for my Advantage members, and I'll share it with you guys because I like you. So here's my post for Advantage members, okay? So basically what I stated was, the big move that we've had so far in Bitcoin, okay? It came off the back of stage one, which was alts were taking off as BTC was moving in this sideways range right here. Okay, so alts were having a party through this entire range that you see. Then what happened? Okay, then BTC takes off and then alts bled, right? Let's take a look at some altcoins. Okay, so let's check out Link. Okay, so you can see, Link started bleeding the last 2 days. It went down all the way to 650 almost. Tezos. Okay, Tezos bled down quite a bit. Let me see. I don't really care about XRP, but let's check out XRP anyway. XRP actually broke out. So here's how I saw it, okay? As Bitcoin was breaking out, there was a few coins that were following it. There was Ethereum and Litecoin and Bcash and XRP, some of the more legacy coins that we've had in the last cycle too. The coins that were taking off in this range right here, when Bitcoin was sideways or slowly bleeding down, were not XRP, were not Litecoin, were not Ethereum, okay? It was the Links, the Tezos, the DeFi space, all those. So I think there's a bifurcation that's kind of happening in the DeFi space versus altcoin space. There might be a segmentation of, hey, I'm DeFi, you're a regular altcoin. The regular altcoins are things like Ethereum or things like XRP or Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, all the old guard coins, right? So I think the cycle goes like this, okay? As Bitcoin pushes up, I think these legacy old guard altcoins push up. As Bitcoin moves sideways or even potentially slowly bleeds down like this for several weeks like it did, I think the DeFi space, the new coins of the world like Link and Tezos, etc., those are the ones that are going to be taking off. So I think this bifurcation process, I'm still trying to work itself out, but I think that's kind of what's going on. But the point is, as you start seeing Link and these old coins, or these newer coins that in the DeFi cusp area, when you see Bitcoin calm down or bleed a little bit, that's when you're going to see that second round of alts take off. And alts meaning, like I just said, DeFi and all those coins, okay? When you see Bitcoin moving up, I think you want to be in these coins right here, like XRP, like Ethereum, because ETH, I'm pretty sure took off a good amount, Yeah, as you can see, ETH hit a high of 333 or so. So ETH took off exactly with Bitcoin, all right? So I'm kind of looking at this and saying, okay, well, Bitcoin's taking off, Ethereum's taking off, XRP's taking off, Litecoin's taking off, but Link did not take off. So the strategy for me was, well, the coins that are dumping, I want to buy more of those. Because at some point, Bitcoin is going to calm down, volatility is going to calm down, and I want to be long those coins. So the strategy for me was, well, I'm just going to recirculate some of my gains from Bitcoin because I made two awesome, long trades so far. I made an awesome short. I got a good amount of cash on hand. Or I'm just going to buy some more altcoins. Okay. So anyway, if you guys are curious about the altcoins that I'm picking up, what coins I'm still interested in, join the Advantage membership. We have a whole altcoin discussion area, DeFi discussion area, tons of analysis and tons of trade setups that we're taking. Again, we can't give you investment advice. I can't tell you what to buy or sell, but I can show you exactly what I'm doing. Okay. So I think that's pretty much it, guys. I think we covered Bitcoin, altcoins. The last thing, actually, what we could cover real quick is the DXY. Remember, this is the dollar basket. Okay. Basically, what I've stated over and over again is the DXY has bled a lot over the last several weeks. What's taken off with it is things like gold, like silver, like the US equity markets and Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin was pretty much the last to take off, but all those other markets were taking off. Now, here's what happens. If the dollar starts gaining strength and starts pushing up, I think all these markets are going to start breaking down, or at least pulling back, rather, not breaking down. I think equities will break down. I think gold will break down or pull back a little bit. I think Bitcoin even could pull back a little bit. But I mean, for us, it's very important to just simply watch this level, right? Remember, like I said, let me turn this off right here. Remember, like I said, all you got to do is just watch this key 10,500, 10,600 marker. And, you should be fine. I think as long as we stay above that, we could definitely aim back towards 11,400 and maybe even higher. But if you, start bleeding back inside this area, I don't know, this could be a very, very big fake out. I mean, I hate to say it, but I think the possibility is there, guys. The possibility that this could be a fake out above range high. I mean, look, we've seen deviations like this, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. When you have a defined range that you're seeing right here, you have a bit of a breakout above, and then the next day, boom, price collapses back inside. Okay, we've seen this over and over again. This is how ranges work. Either they hold or they don't hold. Okay, if the range high is broken, it needs to hold. Okay, if it doesn't, all shit's about to hit the fan and we're going to collapse back inside. All right. Okay. Well, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoy our content. I try to do a lot of free analysis for our members. There's a DeFi video that I made. I will put it up so you can click on it on the top right of your screen. It should be a suggested video. Make sure you watch that because I do list out my strategy for DeFi coins, one of the coins or a couple of the coins that I'm paying attention to. So y'all get an idea of exactly what I'm interested in. Okay, until then, take care. Cheers. Come join our Advantage community. I'll talk to y'all soon.